Find out what's B.E.E.R about.
B.E.E.R was created, we give them around the background story, I guess, from the 24 Hours of Lemons, and unfortunately 24 Hours of Lemons was no more in 2020. B.E.E.R obviously is budget extreme endurance racing.
Yeah, it's more based on the idea of the car, I think. Like if it's a car that you've ever actually wanted, it's probably not the right car to come and race. If it's a car that you probably were forced to drive to high school in, that's more what we're looking for. I mean, there's guys down there with cars that are obviously well over the budget. As you say, with COVID tax, it's very hard to buy anything in that budget anymore, but the cars were bought with the intention of being crap. and most of the times they perform to that spec, so it suits us.
Yeah, it works actually quite well for the event. So how to get involved, really, grab 4 mates. It's a minimum of 4 drivers per team. You're estimated to do about 1,300 kilometers of driving now, so it needs to be split up 4 ways to actually do it, I guess, if your car is gonna last that long.
Welcome to Oktoberfest! Heaps of new teams, heaps of new people. It was literally doubled in size, so that's awesome.
Yeah, Triple M! Calling Motor Flags!
Oh, it's been an interesting day. We got out there for about maybe 20 laps and then the car broke basically. We had a camber bolt come out and we were fixing it for about 3 hours, trying to find the parts, doing the repairs. Some of the other teams came and helped us, which was awesome. We finally got it all back together. We went to Collie 2 different trips to different auto stores, found the parts, put it all back together, got back out there and had an amazing time. Pretty much drove until I just about ran out of fuel.
Day's great. We went out this morning, it's going good. Went out this arvo, it's going good, still getting hot. Then it got really hot, and then it started losing coolant, and now we're changing the engine. It's another day at Collie. We'll be done before beers start, serving beers tonight. We'll definitely be back out tomorrow.
Awesome day. We're definitely not the fastest out there. Cruise around, started like pretty much out the back of the field and just we can run long. So it's so good on the fuel. We just banked out like lap after lap after lap. We're getting like 75 laps to a tank. So we're in there for 2 hours. I think we were as high as 5th one time through the day, but I think we're in the top 10 at the moment. So great day. Was it last year's winner, Simon Richards? He likes to stir the pot. So we've just stirred it back and I don't know. I think there's a bit of a love affair with Andrew Hawkins as well.
Today's been absolutely awesome, heaps of fun out on the track. We were in first, a couple of laps ahead of Boy Blue in the Nissan. We did our fuel pit stop and our driver change, headed back out there, only 40 seconds behind the Boy Blue guys, and then we just car just shut off, hit electrical issues. We just spent like an hour trying to find it, and all it was this little fuse. So we just lost a whole hour and a half of racing for this little fuse. Pretty devo, but the barrel's been strong so far, and yeah, heaps of fun.
Hey guys, Hayden from Team Ramrod here. We've been having a reasonably good day, I would think. I'm not completely new to this, so as far as I'm concerned, we did really well. We had a bit of a mishap where a BMW tried to take me out and stoved in the rear quarter panel. Luckily, we didn't get a penalty for that, and the BMW did. Car's holding up well. Yeah, we're having a pretty good day. Had a couple of unscheduled pit stops, but yeah, hopefully we'll make up for them tomorrow. I love it. I'm sitting there going, why didn't I get into this sort of stuff years earlier? So a bit of a late bloomer, and I'm 100% hooked on it now. Absolutely.
Had quite an interesting day with the car, both cars. The Cortina replacing brake pads with a bit of brake fade, and then Ian's Subaru, the old wagon, gone through 2 sets of brake pads today. It's been quite interesting going through all those brake pads. In a half an hour session, we went through some of them real quick.
The girls burnt 3 sets of pads. That's number 1. And Beck did a vacuum line. Other than that, it was a good day. Gone through a few sets of tyres, rubbing too hard on the sides. We were 12th last time we checked.
I think we've gone up though.
Probably have gone up since I've been in the car. Tom is currently fixing more brakes at the moment as we speak. And now I think it's time to go have some beers at the licence bar.
Laps, blown motor. Decided not to give up, and yeah, the guys went back to Perth, got a replacement car, and we're swapping out a motor as we speak. Yeah, I don't know if it's intelligence or stupidity, it's probably the latter, but here we are, living the dream. Yeah, it's been good fun, yeah. Went for a lap in a drift car for 50 bucks, so I've actually done some laps of the collie track, so that's a win. Yeah, no, it's good fun. Yeah.
Awesome. And then, do you think you guys will be back out tomorrow, back racing?
Probably 50-50 from here.
Oh, 50-50,
yeah.
alright. So, well,
There could be beers calling, but... No worries, cheers.
Day 2, long track. We had, what was it, 3 engine swaps last night. Pretty solid effort from everyone here. We're going to be running long track, 4 pace car laps, just to get everyone circling around. Still getting lost in the back of my head. Come sing it. I'm still alive. Come sing it.
Great event.
I think anyone on budget getting into the racing industry or getting involved with some friends is probably the best event for them to come to. It's pretty cheap. Get a car together, get a roll cage in it. Most expensive part is probably your safety equipment, so roll cage, harness and seat, helmet, race gear. Come out and you just can't have any issues. I mean, if you're pushing for lap times and volume in the lap, you know, the less issues you have, the more time you spend on track and swapping drivers, the better off you are. So it's a good event to get into, and if any of you guys are keen, just drop a message to Beers.